Once upon a time, I thought I could actually have a finished first draft in this amount of time, and clearly that's not gonna happen.
Are you gonna join me in here, buddy? Are you gonna join me? Hello.
Good morning. It's 6:39 a.m. and it's still pretty dark outside. I think the goal is gonna be to see how many words I can get before the sun comes up. Although actually the sun might not be coming up today because apparently within the next couple days we're supposed to get like snow, maybe Texas snow, where it's not actually snow or anything you'd want to play in, but you know, ice. We might be getting ice. So I'm trying to rework this first death, or the first accidental death, and it's always so funny because I don't know how my mind came up with it in the first place. It's just interesting the way the writer brain works. Because I wanted something where this could happen. It could be a death that was accidental. I was trying to play around with that. I actually think it kind of works. I did add a little bit to it to make it seem even more accidental and make it even more confusing why my main character can tell something's off. Like, because I guess she kind of knows death so well, she's just standing there as she witnesses it and is like, added to that fact, the armor is looking directly at her when it happens to like try and gauge her thoughts. So like it all kind of adds up, but I'm hoping that it works. I'm hoping that it works other than just for me, right? I did pass 19,000 words though. I think I might pass 20,000 today. Ta-da! My 19,000th word was the, which again, it's going to be helpful eventually to have some of these really basic words. I'm surprised actually that I haven't repeated any of these basic words, because I would say like the, his, my, was, that, had. Oh, this is going to be a fun nightmare trying to figure it out later. I haven't looked at my timeline in a couple days. I just want to see what plot point I'm at, because I don't think, despite all of this, I'm very far. Yeah, no. This is the funny thing. I almost have 20,000 words, right? And I just finished plot point 19. And as of right now, I have 72. Oh my God. Not that word count should be the end all be all of anything, but there's genre expectations. So for like the Meridian Maps series, each of those books will probably be around 70,000 words or so. But that's 5 books in the series, each 70,000 words, right? And that's on the low end, I think, for what a lot of people would say, but I tend to write a little bit more quickly, but that's just because that's how I prefer my books. So the thing about this though is that it's going to be so different for me. I know that I don't actually have all of the scenes on here, especially toward the end. I think the reason I'm freaking out is not so much the fact that, of course, this book might be 85 or 90,000 words, because that's really no big deal, and whatever the book needs is what it needs. So much as once upon a time, I thought I could actually have a finished first draft in this amount of time, and clearly that's not gonna happen. So I was talking to Becca, and Becca was saying what she thinks she's gonna do is something similar to what I did last year, whereas I just continued the vlogs until I was done with Project Purple. So maybe I'll do a mixture of that. I'm thinking of for like Vlogmas, or maybe Vlog-a-days, or Write-miss, or whatever. I was thinking about doing some different sort of videos, some kind of habit changes I'm trying to do, whatever fun stuff. But now I'm also thinking that maybe I should document the finishing of this. Gosh, and hopefully it would be able to be done in December. Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. I don't need to think about it now. It's only the 11th. It's November 11th. We're not even halfway through yet. It's fine. Okay, I am taking a quick break from my Scrivener document, and I'm actually gonna pull up my YouTube schedule that I keep on my computer. This is what I use to track. I've talked about this in another video, but what I wanna do is I made this thing
before Disney, because I had a lot of videos I needed to both film and get ready, I had this system of film, edit, and then post, and I kind of color coded it. I think I want to try and make something similar to that, because there are a couple videos that I'm going to be doing pre-filmed within November, but there's actually several that are long form experiments for December's Vlogmas, Rightmas, whatever. But because I'm doing so many daily videos, they can kind of all blur what I need to do each day. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's fine. I'm gonna do this. Let me know if y'all have your own system for doing anything like this. Do y'all use Outlook to come up with this kind of thing? Or how do y'all like organize? Do you organize your life? I guess is what I'm asking. How do you do it? I need help. All right, it is now 11:08. I don't know that my end calendar is where it wants to be yet, but it's getting, excuse you, what do you think you're doing? Okay, it's getting close, but look at this. Look at this, 2,698 words. Look at all them veggies. Yum, we're gonna eat good. I had to move, but 2,698 words for the day. That means that I feel like I'm back on track for my 2,500 words I was trying to get each day, and I am coming back with some favorite lines. So I did get to the part where my main character has now talked to the house. She knows what the house is, what it's about, and she basically has to decide if she wants to join them first as an apprentice to the armorer. But on the way back to the armorer's place, they're basically having a conversation. Why not let death take care of things? A stupid question. And the armorer looked at me as if it was a stupid question. He did the courtesy of answering though. Maybe death doesn't move fast enough, was all he said. And wasn't that always my reason? Ho ho! So I'm debating actually watching some of Death Note today, because though most people said that my story doesn't sound at all similar, and I really don't think it is, but to me it sounds like they both do play around with this concept of someone who has the power to do something and maybe is using that power, whether it's good or bad, or is trying to use it for a specific purpose. Ultimately, it kind of plays around with the absolute power corrupts absolutely kind of thing. But I could watch at least like the first episode where it would set up the premise. I'm 99% sure from the comments that everyone left me that it's really nothing alike, but you know what? Okay. I always love the intro music on anime. Okay. We're gonna do it. This did help me a lot because I don't think that they're really anything alike outside of those elements, of course. So yay, yay. And I think I'm actually gonna continue it. I did kind of like it. I'm curious to see where Death Note goes with it, just because it actually didn't go in the direction I thought it was gonna go. So that's cool. I have some questions about this guy's dad. Also, his name's Light, which I think is really interesting. I'm sure it's on purpose. And yeah. But while I do think I am going to probably write some more today, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and close this. And I think I'm actually just going to end the vlog here today. It's still pretty early. I did wake up at like 5 this morning, so you know, it's already been a day, it feels like somehow. Please do comment down below. Let me know if you've actually watched Death Note before. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know if there's any particular like elements you're playing with in your story. So like Project Purple, I always talked about how it's playing with this idea of instant fame and just social media and whatever, like within the broader context of the story, but that's a recurring theme. Here, death and power are kind of played around with, and then in like the Meridian Maps series, because they're pirates, for me, the fun part is this idea of this blurred world of gray, and my character constantly kind of trying to find her own way around things that society says are wrong, but ultimately don't really feel wrong, and in fact can be right. Yeah, let me know if you have any of those, if you could boil it down to like a word or two or a topic or two. I would love to know about it. And also just let me know how your day 11 has been going for you. It's 11/11 and there's always something fun in that. And the only other thing I want to say is that I will actually be on a live stream tomorrow over on Emily Bourne's channel. We're kind of doing a fun celebration for the release of her novel, which is crazy. She's also been working on the sequels to it during NaNoWriMo
show, so it's just really cool to get to see the fact that the first one's being published and she's working on the next ones in the series. How cool is that? Anyways, all right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow with another video. And at the write-in. Okay, bye. That means that I'm... Why not let death... What?
What, you gonna wait for me to go on the grass with you? You're such a weird dog. You're so silly. There you go.